Hi guys, thank you and welcome to our series. In our teaching series, you can do your visa yourself. Please, if you've not watched any of my video, ensure you watch this to the last, to the end, because I'll be revealing some it's not a top secret, but some guided information on how you can migrate. With this method, this is a never taught method on how to migrate to Canada. Now listen, please watch it to the end so that you get everything I have to say here. 1. With the addition of 6 skill-based profession in the express entry, anybody that want to migrate have no other excuse not to migrate to Canada. I mean, 1. This is how it is done. They added 6 base skill sections to the express entry, and it means that they will no longer use point based system, they will use skill based system. By skill based system, if you are a professional among the 6 skills, you can migrate. All right. 1, I want to talk on how you can migrate with that. You will look at those technical aspects. Then they said in the requirement that you have 6 months uninterrupted experience, or 2 years experience, whether interrupted or uninterrupted. Now focus on that 6 months uninterrupted. Even if you don't have any skill, look at those trade skills: carpentry, electrician, mechanics, website designer without a programmer, then website programmers, and then you look at, just go through them. They are much. You look at the ones you are passionate about. Welder, that's welding and fabrication. Look at the one you are passionate about, then go and start. Then you create your express entry profile. Then you put that skill that you are passionate about. You've not learned it to, you know you can learn them in 3 months, 6 months. Then you start learning them. The one you are passionate about. Why I said the one you are passionate about? With that one you are passionate about, you give it your all. As you are learning, then you quickly look online, look for group, forum, where those skills association are, where they like match, where they meet. You join them. You are learning, and you are also learning online. By that learning online, you must have gotten the first information in your first month. Then you quickly start to do a project based on what you are learning. That project you are doing, you call it your experience. So before you finish learning, you have gained that experience. All right, before you finish learning, you've gained that experience. Then I know you'll be issued a certificate. There's something I would have said. I won't say it because internet don't forget. I know you'll be issued a certificate. Forget the date on the certificate. All right, forget it. All right, with that work you've done, that project you are doing while you are learning, because now you know you have an aim, then you give it your best. That project work as your work experience. With that, you meet up with your 6 months work experience that the requirement needs. So that is the best way to go. If you don't have any skill now, look for the skill that you are passionate about among those ones that are listed. If you want carpenter, you can do carpentry. You can learn that in 2 months. You put in your pay, you can learn that in 2 months. Then as you are learning the 2 months, you must have gotten the basics. So the other months, use it to perfect your skills. Then if it's mechanic, that one will take you longer time to learn. Web design, web programmer. I'm a mid-level programmer. I learned my first programming this thing in 3 months. I started getting jobs. All right. Then if it's electrician, you can learn that. Plumbing, you can learn that in 3 months. I did mechanical engineering, so I understand about plumbing, I understand about welding. So you can learn that in 3 months. Then the first month, then the second month of learning the basics, you pick up a project. You can even pick up a free project. As you are learning, you are working with a company on no pay basis, because you are using that as your work experience. And if you work for a company on a no pay basis, they will give you recommendation that you work for them so and so time. Then you are not lying in your CV. That is how it is done. So the first thing you need to get a CV. Now you pick the one that you are interested about, the one that you are passionate about, put it in your CV. Then you are this, then you start learning. Before they finish the process, you must have finished your learning. Then you give it 6 months. Before they finish the whole process, 4 months, 5 months, you must have finished your learning process. Then you migrate. That is how most people are doing it now. With this skill base, you don't have excuse not to migrate to Canada. So this one is an open check for everybody that wants to migrate. So I'm giving you this information because you are my followers, you are my subscribers. That is how it is done. Some guys that we are working for, that's what I told them, and they are leveraging on that opportunities. on that opportunity. So it's more than one opportunity, because you have to learn, you gain the skill, you work for company, and it's even as you are working, some of the company pays you stipend. All right, so take advantage of this opportunity. If you are young, even those of us that are above 40, we can take advantage of this. It will just kind of, it will shift our comfort for a while, but we want to achieve something. Even if you are a professional, if your profession is not listed in the express entry, take advantage of this opportunity. Then when you get there, you can tender that your certificate, but use this one to enter. That is how it is done. So with this one now, I tell you, this is a never thought secret. Nobody sees it like this, but we are professionals in this thing. That's why we can tell you, you can go with it. Then if you have any challenge, you can reach us via DM. So the first thing you need to do is, one, you have to get your CV. Once you have that CV, start applying. Then two, if you don't have access to your book, if you not gotten your book, click on the link on our bio. You have access to the, so you kind of have the, you see the skills that you have to learn. You see the skills you have to learn. Then you start. I'm here for you guys. So thank you. Always watch our videos, share our videos, and like and follow our channels. Thank you guys.